I discovered video games at a very, very young age. Around 7 or 8 is when my brother handed me the Xbox 360 controller for the first time, which was probably the worst mistake of his entire life. As soon as I picked up the controller, I went straight into a Modern Warfare 2 lobby at 8 years old, 7 years old, and just like that, bro, I was addicted. Let me tell you this, I was genuinely one of those kids who was really, really good at gaming at a really young age, right? I was 7 years old and I was blasting some of these, teenagers, adults on COD lobbies, bro. I would be fucking destroying them. If I had any footage right now, I would show you, but I probably, well, that was like 13 years ago. But yeah, man, like now it's pretty much everywhere though, for like, little kids to be really good at video games, man. Just know, I was the pioneer. But yeah, man, I loved video games. I genuinely loved them so much. It was my favorite thing to do ever. I remember watching a video recording of my brother hearing me scream, like literally scream out of my lungs from the room I was playing video games in, and he slowly snuck up to the room and peeked the video camera inside the room to see me just with my headphones on. Literally, bro, I was just screaming from the bottom of my lungs, like raging at these motherfuckers. like, I genuinely had anger issues. My life just consisted of going to school, coming back from school, play video games until nighttime, repeat. That was my life. And keep in mind, bro, I was like 7 or 8 years old, which means my brain was still developing, and the only thing I was taking into my brain was I don't know, an AK-47. However, fast forward 10 years and I'm inside my room. I'm 17 or 18 years old now. And guess what I'm doing? I'm still playing video games. It's upgraded, right? I'm on my PC. And now I'm really competitive at these video games. I'm like really high ranked in Valorant, Apex Legends, Overwatch. It's still my life. Nothing's changed. And bro, one day I was playing Fortnite. And my dad walked into my room. And he asked me this question. He was just staring at me playing Fortnite with this kind of weird expression. Like a, how do I explain it? Like a, picture a caveman. And he asked me this. He asked me, Manish, when are you gonna stop playing video games? Adults don't play video games. And at the back of my mind, I don't even know what I said to that. But at the back of my mind, I knew that I would never stop playing video games because I just loved it so much. And I knew for a fact that I would keep playing video games for life. But then another thing happened one day, a couple months after that, probably after a massive 12-hour gaming session in my sweaty room that smelled of sweat and nut. I went to the bathroom and I looked at myself in the mirror. Eye bags, shitty hairstyle, shitty skin, acne everywhere. I looked terrible, bro. I looked fucking horrible. I was disgusted with myself. I was in the worst shape of my life. Something just clicked inside my mind at that time. And I knew it was because of these video games that caused me to look like this, caused me to feel like this, caused me to have this shitty mental health. And then I thought about where my life was headed after that. I don't know, bro. I had this, I had like a midlife crisis, bro. And I just had a thought of where my life was gonna go if I just kept playing video games and nothing else changed about my life, right? I got put into a degree by my father that I didn't want to do. Construction management. I didn't want to do that. And I was still studying it. No girls were into me at all. There was no attraction from the opposite sex. I have never had a girlfriend. I've never even kissed a girl up to that point. Besides, except the fact that I actually did want it, but I never went out and got it because of the comfort of video games. I had no social life whatsoever. I had no genuine friends that I could actually call my real friends, just these superficial friends on the video game that would be gone as soon as I stopped playing the video games, because that's the only thing we have in common, and that's the only reason we talk to each other. This all just clicked in my mind all at once, and I knew I had to stop. And so, 2 years after that, where I am right now, 2.5 years actually, I'm not addicted to video games anymore. I barely touch them, right? Sometimes I do, go here and there, play them every now and then. But from where I was before, 12 hours a day to sometimes, 1 or 2 hours a week, it's a pretty good improvement in my life. But guys, like, if you only play video games here and there, you're perfectly fine with your in real life. You don't have any problems with socializing, you're just not addicted, then by all means, bro, just keep playing them. Who am I to tell you to stop playing video games? But if you were like something like me, if you were someone who was addicted to that shit, playing 12 hours a day just took their life away, then we need to do something about that. If you use video games as, fake human connection, fake status, fake progression, you're just gonna feel unfulfilled for your entire life. There's a reason why you're watching this right now. It's because you feel a little bit unfulfilled, a little bit, that's it to life type of feeling. There's more to life than video games, bro. You're not gonna remember video games when you're on your deathbed. That's not the thing you're gonna remember, bro. The things that you're gonna remember is the social connections you made, your family, your loves, your actual life, bro, not video games. Like, be completely honest with yourself right now. If you were to completely cut off video games from your life, starting from tomorrow, cold turkey, no more video games, no more Discord friends, no more of this, would you still have a decent social life? Would you still have something to work towards in real life? Or are you just coasting? I had no bigger ambition, no goals, nothing to strive towards in life. I had no social life, bro. After cutting out video games from my life, I was in the loneliest period of my entire life because all that fake status, fake human connection was gone. And I felt lonely as hell because I was a noob at life. I hadn't started playing the game of life until I was 18 years old when I cut video games out of my life. And at that point, everyone was already past me. It's like I was starting again. But the good part about that is you have no other choice. The good part about starting from scratch is you have no other choice but to do it. Because, bro, you can't distract yourself with video games anymore. If you feel a bit lonely, you can't go to video games and talk with your Discord friends anymore. You can't go talk with your Discord e-girl anymore, right? You can't do those things anymore. Because the crutch that you once had was gone. And now you have no choice but to do it in real life instead. You have no choice but to level up in real life. And actually do that shit in real life. Actually feel fulfilled as a human being. As we all should be. And people can be like, ugh, I don't need a social life to feel fulfilled. I don't need a girlfriend to feel fulfilled. Come on. Come on, bro. Are you saying you aren't human? Like, what the unless you've got some sort of, I don't know, some genuine disorder, something like that. If you say to me right now that you don't care about your social life, you don't care about female attraction towards you, you don't care about love, you don't care about any of these things, intimacy, social human connection, bro, you are lying. You're genuinely lying to yourself. Because you just want to keep deluding yourself into playing video games, don't you? How do I know that? Because I would have done the same thing. If I was in your position right now, listening to some brown guy speaking to you, telling you to stop playing video games, I would have done the same thing. Because I was addicted. But let me tell you, bro, it's so much brighter on the other side. It's so much fucking better on the other side once you actually have this real life human connection, real life goals, ambitions in real life. You progress in real life, not video games. Because in video games video games are meant to prey on your natural human desires. The term level up, bro. Why do you think every single game out there now has a system to level up? It's because it's addicting as fuck. Because it preys on our human desires to want to progress in life. And if you have friends, fake friends, online friends on top of that, bro, you have everything you need to fulfill these human desires. and you don't need them in real life now. But let me tell you, bro, if you live like that, you're not gonna feel fulfilled. There's no way in hell you're gonna feel fulfilled playing like that, playing life like that. And again, bro, if you only play here and there, you know, every now and then, you still have a goal in life that you're striving towards. You still, you know, you're decent with girls. You're fairly good looking. You work on yourself. Then by all means, bro, like, just forget everything I just told you in this video, but do what you want to do. Because I'm only speaking for my younger self right now. My younger self fucking hated his life, and he wanted to change, but he didn't know how to. And I want to help those guys out. If you do struggle with this, if you do struggle with having like actual real human connection, you want to learn how to attract these girls into your life, you're really similar to my past self. You want to have actual genuine guy friends around you, actual masculine guy friends. You want to have a popping social life. You just want to learn how to do all these things. My private community, the Solitude Shatterers, is for you, and it'll be down in the description below. First link in the description below. All good if you don't click on it, but again, bro, if you do relate to my story, feel free to check it out. It could change your life. One click could completely change your life. Who knows? So, there you go, bro. That's that. That's that for the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. 100K by the end of the year. I'm calling it. Don't forget to subscribe.